Hello dear students, this is Alok sir. Hope you all are fine. In this part of the video, I have brought some numerical problems for you, and these numericals are from the chapter motion. So first question is that a graph is given here and the question is three cars A, B and C are moving on a level road. That distance versus time graph are shown. Which car is traveling faster than other two? See the graph and give the answer. You pause the video and try to answer by yourself. Second question is that if an object is moving along the sides of a square park of side x meter, find the distance and displacement of the object at point C if it starts from point A. So this is the question. You first try yourself. And the question number third is an athlete is running on a circular track of diameter d meter. Find the distance if he completes one round and find the displacement if he is at point B from the initial point A. So these are the three questions you first try to do yourself. Now see the answer of first question. First question is that we first check we have to find which car is traveling faster. So first see car C. This is the distance point. So it travels larger distance in very short period of time. Car B less distance and much time taken. Car C again less distance but time taken is much. So from the graph it is clear that the car C is traveling faster. We will write answer the car C. Car C is traveling faster other than 2. More moving faster other than 2. Because from the distance time graph it is clear then it is taking very less time to cover large distance. So its speed will be more. Next is the sides of a graph is square park is x meter. So if he travels from A to B and B to C, what is the value of distance? Distance is, my dear students, if he starts from A, goes to point B, then point C, distance will be AB plus total path length, that is AB plus BC, which is equals to x plus x equals to 2x. This is the distance, 2x meter. But value of displacement will be the shortest distance, that is displacement will be AC. AC will be the displacement. AC, and AC equals to, using Pythagoras theorem, we have got that AC equals to under root AB square plus BC square, means x square plus x square, which is equals to under root 2x square or under root 2x meter. So this is the value of displacement and this is the value of distance. Next, question number 3. Diameter of the circular track is D. So R will be D by 2 meter. Distance traveled by the athlete. If he completes one round, then find the distance, find the displacement. sorry, find the distance if he completes one round. So total distance is equals to distance covered by the distance complete in one round, that is circumference. Total distance covered in one round, that is circumference of the circular track. Circumference of the circular track, which is equals to 2 pi r, means 2 into pi into r equals to d by 2. 2 to cancel out, and total distance is pi d, or you can write 22 by 7 into d meter, total distance. But displacement is how much? Displacement is how much? Since initially the athlete was at point A and after certain time it is at B. So this is the shortest distance from A to B. So displacement will be AB, and which is equals to d meter. So this is the value of displacement and distance covered by athlete. This is the value of total distance covered by athlete in one round and magnitude of displacement. So these are the questions. Now see the next questions. The next question is that an object starting from rest travels 20 meter in first 2 seconds and 160 meter in next 4 seconds. What will be velocity after 7 seconds from the start? So this is the question. You first pause the video and try to solve the question. Okay, now see the solution. We have second equation motion, s equals to ut plus 1 by 2 at square, where s equals to distance traveled, u is initial velocity, a is the acceleration. So from the first part of the question, object travels 20 meter and it takes 2 seconds. Means in first case, or you can write distance traveled in distance traveled in 2 seconds. 2 seconds equals to 20 meter. So you write 20 meter using our formula. We will write 20 meter equals to ut, u equals to 0, plus 1 by 2 a, and t equals to given 2 seconds, that is 2. So this is the first part, means 20 meter equals to 1 by 2 4a. Let this is the equation 1, or this is the condition 1. Now see the second part. Question says that and 160 meter in next 4 seconds, means total distance will be, first it has covered 20 meter and then after 160 meter, means total distance will be 180 meter from the start, and total time will be 2 seconds plus 4 seconds. So this will be 6 seconds. Now distance traveled in 6 seconds. Distance traveled by the object in 6 seconds equals to 180 meter. Using the formula, we will write 180 meter equals to ut plus 1 by 2 6a square, or a into 6 square, like that. or 180 meter equals to 0 plus 1 by 2 36a, and ultimately it becomes 180 equals to 1 by 2 36a. This is the second part, equation number 2. This is equation 1, this is equation 2. We have to calculate a, so we will subtract equation 2 minus equation 2 with 1. So subtracting equation 2, equation 1, subtracting equation 1 from 2, it will become 180 minus 20 left hand side, and right hand side 1 by 2 36a minus 4a, 36a minus 4a, and it gives 160 equals to 1 by 2 32a, or a equals to 160 into 2 by 32. This is 16 and this is 10, means a equals to 10 meter per second square. So we have calculated a. Now what is the demand of the question? What will be the velocity after 7 seconds from the start? Since object is starting from rest, so u equals to 0 and time is 7 seconds. So we will use the first equation of motion, that is v equals to u plus at, and u is 0, a equals to 10 and t equals to 7. So v magnitude of velocity will be v equals to 7 into 10, that is 70 meter per second. This is the answer. This is how velocity is calculated from the given information. Now see the next question. And many students confused while solving this question. Read the question. Abdul, while driving to school, computes the average speed for his trip is 20 km per hour. On his returning trip along the same route, there is less traffic and the average speed is 30 km. What is the average speed for Abdul's trip? So first solve the question by pausing the video. Okay, now see the solution. So let A is the point of Abdul's home and B is the point of the school, and this is the distance. That let distance will be x kilometer from point A to B. Now while going, his average speed while going to school equals to 20 km per hour. It is written there 20 km per hour. This is the average speed while going. Total time taken and distance is equals to x. D is x kilometer. Already I have explained that. So average speed given and distance is given. So what is the time taken while going? Let this is t1. T1 is equals to distance by time equals to distance by speed, and distance is 20 kilometer. Distance is not 20 kilometer, this is x, that is t1 equals to x by 20 hour. Let an average speed while coming back, from the school Let this is equation 1, T1 equation 1 and T2. Average speed was, see the question, this is 30 km per hour. Average speed 30 km per hour. So time taken while coming, that is T2. Let T2 is the time taken from coming school to home, that is x. Distance will be same, 30 over. Now total time taken for this route, total time taken for this journey, that is x upon 20 plus x upon 30, and the LCM is 60. So this will be 3x, this will be 2x, means total time 5x upon 60 hour. Total distance he covered, total distance during this journey, that is x plus x or 2x kilometer, and we have to calculate what is the average velocity for Abdul's trip. And for calculating average velocity, we have formula total distance covered by total time taken. Total distance covered by total time taken equals to, total distance is 2x and total time is 5x by 60. After solving, this becomes 2x by 5x into 60, x cancel out, 5, 12, or equals to 2 into 12, that is 24 kilometer, or total or average velocity equals to 24 kilometer per hour. So this is the answer. In such sort of questions, you have to calculate first time taken for upcoming up journey and time taken for down journey, that is time taken while going and time taken while coming. So calculating the total time and total distance is given, that is x plus x. Total distance by total time, we will calculate average velocity of that thing. So these were some questions based on the chapter motion. Next part of the video, I will again bring some question from this chapter. Till then, stay tuned and revise properly.